Well, you can see the crowd as the girls were introduced who the crowd favourite is. That'll give her a bit of a confidence. Second serve ace, first game.
That's got to take the heart rate down 20 or 30 beats, you would think.
You can already see the mindset from Ivanovic. She's hit an ace on the second serve. She's just missed that backhand up the line, trying to be aggressive.
Good anticipation there from Ivanovic, but just missed on the pass.
Sharapova has already, in these championships, been warned time-wise, 20 seconds between points. It was interesting to note last night that Novak Djokovic got a warning in his semi-final as well. She always pushes the envelope.
And if there's ever a day that Maria Sharapova is going to take her time, it's this one. It's the hottest day I think we've had at the championships. We'll be taking her full 20 seconds between points.
31 degrees Celsius when this match began. Love game. Just what Maria wanted to start off with. Both players convincing.
It'd be fair to say, Liz, that both these girls are not the greatest movers out there. So if somebody can get in the groove with a particular shot, a ground shot, a two-fisted backhand or a forehand, it will certainly help.
Absolutely, that's an area of Ivanovic's game that she's really improved in the last year, but still got a little ways to go.
15-13.
Couple of coaches up there. Hit through your forehand, Anna.
Maybe that same coach can say bend your knees, Sharapova, just not getting down to that ball at all, Maria.
I think we'll see a few more of these as this match progresses. I think that's part of the tactics from Ivanovic will be to try and wrong foot Sharapova. That's where she has the problems of propping and getting balance to get back to the shot.
Well, that's a very good hold from Ivanovic. Down love 30. She reels off 4 points.
This is what we've seen from the last 2 weeks from Sharapova. Big hitting off both sides. It's 2 winning forehands in this game so far. About as comprehensive as they come from Sharapova on serve. She's yet to drop a point on serve. Early first serve percentages. Ivanovic 73, Sharapova 71. Good numbers for both players.
15-all.
Opportunity goes begging there for Ivanovic. Had the easy forehand. Went back into the forehand side and Sharapova was waiting.
So then the first big opportunity for Sharapova to make her mark in the final. That backhand there, Ivanovic just takes a little bit of pace off it. But that's easy pickings for Sharapova in the middle of the court. She's going to come forward every time on that. Maybe not a year ago, but certainly now she comes forward on that ball. Boy, some heavy hitting in that point.
It sure was from Sharapova. Just has that little bit more off the ground so far in this match today. Just a little bit more penetration. Has only made one unforced error at this point in the match, Maria Sharapova. And Ivanovic has made 8.
Sharapova just getting back into the shade at the back of the court for as long as she can. And she maintains that perfect record. Not a point dropped on serve so far from the Russian. It has been a dominant start. She's very hard to beat when she makes this sort of statement early and sets the tempo of the match.
It's a big 1-2 from Ivanovic there. Good first serve. And then just absolutely smacking that ball cross court.
30 all.
We'll have to replay the point now.
Will Maria decide to challenge here?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nope.
Sharapova is challenging
She is.
on the left near sideline. It's been called good.
Quite often that's the case when there's an overrule from the chair. Good line for Enrique Molina to overrule on. And he was wrong. That ball 4 millimetres out. Good challenge from Sharapova. Everything's going her way.
Well, I like the look of things here. Double fault last game, double fault here. Big points. Must-win game here for Ivanovic. 7th game, first set. Sharapova going for a bit too much on the return of serve, so Ivanovic gets out of it. "13 is an unlucky number for Maria Sharapova. That's the 13th point on her service and the first one she's lost.
Well, it had to come sooner or later, didn't it, from Sharapova, just forcing a little bit too much on that forehand. Started out exceptionally well, as we've seen her for the last 2 weeks, just serving brilliantly. And this is the opportunity for Ivanovic, and she is realising the fact that if she misses her first serve here, this is the tough end. Tough end for the ball toss, so take advantage of second serves, get them back there in a hurry. A big forehand here, just Sharapova beaten by sheer pace.
Clutch point coming up here for Ivanovic, especially if she's going to look at getting this service break back in the first set.
So difficult end with the ball toss. An opportunity now.
13-14.
Yuri Sharapov roaring encouragement to his daughter. What he needs to tell her is get more first serves into play. It's gone off big time here. Sharapova down to 50% of first serves in.
Well, the big serve comes good when needed.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ivanovic is challenging the call on the service line. It's been called good.
Maybe a little bit of wishful thinking here. Way in.
Wow.
Advantage Sharapova. Ivanovic has 2 challenges remaining.
Would be a big hold if Maria can get out of this one.
First service.
There's an aggressive return of serve. Ivanovic looking to move forward on the backhand side. Putting Sharapova under pressure immediately. And then right away she's in an attacking position.
The second time in this game that a double fault has caused a break point. Ivanovic must take her chances. She won't get a lot of them. Goodness.
Only as good as your second serve, and it hasn't been too good in that game. That's 3 double faults in the game. That was an absolute gift. Just what Ivanovic needs to give her a little bit of confidence.
It's amazing how something like that can happen. We've seen Sharapova in the first 3 games of this match not lose a point on serve and just serve so well for 2 weeks. And then when it really counts, all of a sudden 2 double faults. That's what a final will do to you.
Good serve out wide to the forehand. Both girls with that Western grip. It's tough to get the racket back and then get underneath the ball, around the outside of the ball with that grip.
That's now 4 winners, 12 unforced errors so far for Ivanovic in this match.
Pulled the trigger quickly there and caught Sharapova by surprise. This one here, Sharapova not on balance when she hit that.
Oh,
That's the way to do it.
Well, I was about to say that Ana Ivanovic better make sure she stands inside the baseline to return the second serve, but maybe she's going to do it on the first serve in this game. Tremendous return. This is off a first serve.
163 kilometres an hour. The serve was 143.
That's the wrong footing shot again. Sharapova looking to go down the two-fisted down the line from Ivanovic. Watch where she moves to now. And this one, backs, you can see her leaning to the right.
Ana Ivanovic, 2 points from the set here. Sun has just partially ducked behind the clouds to give the players a little respite, but not much.
With a wry smile there.
Oh, she knows it was the wrong shot.
Wrong shot this stage.
Furious with herself, Ana Ivanovic there. And hit a couple of good shots to Sharapova's forehand and thought she had the opening up the line, made the unforced error.
Sharapova scraps her way out of trouble. Ivanovic, if only she could have that attempted drop shot back.
Lots of fist pumping, lots of left jabs here.
Yeah. Been to the same motivator by the look of it.
Love 15.
That second serve coming in at 153 kilometres an hour. Sharapova all over it, right in the hitting zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ivanovic is challenging the call on the left far sideline. It's been called out.
Certainly worth a look at this stage.
Second service.
That was a nervous forehand. She pushed that forehand. Last two forehands, he hasn't committed to them.
Ivanovic has one challenge remaining.
It's turning out the lady who makes less mistakes is probably going to take this set. 2 break points. Toing and froing of the first set continues. A pump of the fist from just about everyone.
15 all.
Sharapova's first serve percentage has climbed. She's up to 55. Ivanovic's first serve percentage has fallen through the floor recently. It's down to 52.
That was a wing and a prayer, that approach from Ivanovic. It was never going to be good enough, and she was too deep in the court when she tried it. So consequently, the volley is always going to be a tough one. It's low, she doesn't get down to it.
It was panic time, wasn't it?
Well, it's fair enough to say that the final so far hasn't reached any great heights, but it's been tense and dramatic. Sharapova with 3 opportunities here to close it out. "49 minutes it takes." It's been a bumpy ride for Maria Sharapova, but she strikes the first blow. The first set is hers, 7-5.
She picked the right side. Ivanovic with this swinging forehand volley that Sharapova put back in the forehand corner. There's the shot that set it up, the backhand up the line, and there's the swinging ball. Ivanovic not able to control that.
Liz, she's just being outpowered at the moment.
She has to be very careful right here, Ana Ivanovic. If Maria Sharapova gets a run on early in this second set, the match could be over. She has to hold serve. She has to be very, very tough in these first couple of games.
Great volley. That'll help her confidence.
Well, she needed it. Huge point here. Moves forward, gets a little bit of help from the net court. A good approach. A bit of a jag on the volley, but she makes it and will take it.
It's been the forehand that she's mistimed quite a few times in this opening game.
What's the forehand that caused the problems the last 3 games?
Too good. Beautiful use of the court from Sharapova. That backhand there, it was a little bit short. Just set up the next backhand, just perfect in the corner.
So here's the big point. Break point straight away for Sharapova.
Oh, it was there for the taking.
It was too, right in the middle of the court. It hit a terrific return of serve, Sharapova. Got the ball she wanted, just didn't drop the racket head in low enough behind, underneath the ball. Just a bit flat.
Unbelievable return of serve from Sharapova.
This is a pretty good serve. Sharapova on the full stretch. No mistake with that forehand. Just needed another step there, Ivanovic. Just not getting in behind that forehand. It gets away from her, that wide one.
Second break point in this opening game. That is great scrapping from Ivanovic.
Do you think she knows how important these couple of games are, Ana Ivanovic? I think so.
Again, it was set up by the first strike on the return. Got the short reply. That's the first return, and then this one.
First game of a set, always important. It's assuming monumental proportions now, especially for Ivanovic.
Sven Grunefeld on the left, Scotty Burns on the right. Coach and fitness trainer respectively.
She gets out of it. As well as the trophy, of course, they're also playing for the not insignificant amount of 1.37 million Australian dollars for the champion. Half of that for the runner-up.
Second service.
Not good enough. Trying something different, Ivanovic. It has to be a lot better than this to beat Maria Sharapova. Easily gets that one.
Well, you've got to play that drop shot when your opponent is way behind the baseline, don't you? On that occasion, Sharapova was on the baseline and just 3 steps, long strides that she has.
Sharapova begins the second set the way she began the first, with a love game in her first service game. Sun darting in and out behind these clouds gives a little bit of welcome relief to the players.
Well, that's a couple of better forehands from Ivanovic. She got over the top of those balls, got over the top and swung all the way through them. They had a spectator singing out from the stands, hit through your forehand, Anna, hit through your forehand. On those 2 occasions, that's exactly what she did. Opens up the court here, creates an angle with the backhand, didn't go for anything too flash. Change-up serve on that occasion, fooled Sharapova just 145 kilometres an hour.
Well, that has been her most comprehensive service game, probably for the match. First ace of the match for Maria. A good one at 181 kilometres an hour. quickest for the match so far, 186.
Too tough to handle here for Ivanovic. It's a big 1-2 from Sharapova, a big first serve, and then the big forehand. That's what you did so well against Justine Henin.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ivanovic is challenging the call on the service line.
There seemed to be a little suspicion that the ball was close to being long. There you go.
Second service.
What about that? One of the shots of the match from Ivanovic.
Oh, we've seen her get a bit tight on the forehand side of Ivanovic, but not here. She stands her ground on the baseline. Half volley, just really uses great racket head speed to keep that ball in play.
Again, that wide serve out to the forehand with the grips that they use, with that real Western grip to get out there and hit that. You've got to have a go at it. You can't sort of block it back. You get it over the high part of the net is a difficult shot.
See Maria changing rackets here. She will be, they will have new balls. See a lot of players do that now. They want the feel exactly the same as when the match started.
Not a lot of rhythm on the serve today from Ivanovic. When she misses the first serve, she's missing it by a metre or so. She was there waiting on that one.
She didn't know what to do with it, though, Sharapova, when it came to her. She puts that first volley away. She still struggles at the net for instinct, knowing what to cover that one there. As soon as Ivanovic made her play another ball, no need to have the big swing at that volley.
Great serve to end the game. Sharapova looks at the mark, decides against a challenge.
Not good enough. The idea wasn't such a bad idea, but just to hit it right into the middle of the court didn't make Sharapova move at all. She's not bluffed by this.
And we're back to the Sharapova love games on serve. We saw in the first set when it went off with a bang, but rock solid so far.
Big game here now. Another look to the players' box. And this is the 7th game. Sharapova winning the first point. You can expect to try and put a little bit of pressure on the remainder of this game now. Yes, well done.
Well, Ivanovic had missed the previous forehand and then just a little bit too careful with that forehand, and that leaves the space and the time for Sharapova to drill that one up the line.
This could be the moment.
That's tough second serve.
Courageous.
Well, Ivanovic knows that she has to go for serves like that, particularly when she's down love 30. Sharapova is all attack. A serve into the middle of the square isn't going to get the job done. And Sharapova forces her opponents to go for those kinds of serves.
30 all.
Break point here for the number 5 seed to get within 2 games of victory. It's a tough road now for Ana Ivanovic.
Too much firepower from Sharapova, just pace of shot. Ivanovic has got to feel like she's under attack.
So a point like that, she misses that and turns around and looks to the players' box. Nothing can be done from there.
It's been such a commanding service performance from Sharapova in this set. She has dropped just the 1 point on serve so far in set 2.
Tough way to win points, though, isn't it? To hit winners off the return of serve.
That's sheer desperation, though, isn't it? At 40 love.
What was that? Sounded like the public address system might have just
Exploded.
blown a valve. A few people sitting underneath it did likewise. She's nearly there. This will be an all-out assault from Sharapova. It's 4 double faults for Ivanovic now. Sharapova would dearly love to get it over and done with right here without having to go through the pressure of serving for the championship.
And she gets in front, and that's percentages, love 30. You can have a crack at that one anywhere you want, and the worst thing that can happen, it's 15-30, or the best thing is you're rewarded match points.
She started planning this moment on this court 12 months ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sharapova is challenging the call on the left baseline. It's been called out.
Well, this would be some way to win a championship.
Well, they've got to replay the point anyway. They can't. She can't win it on this one. It was out.
6 millimeters out.
15-14. Sharapova has 2 challenges remaining.
Still championship point for the number 5 seed. The 2007 final is now just a distant memory. Maria Sharapova is the champion in Australia for the first time. It took 1 hour and 31 minutes. Sharapova, 7-5, 6-3. She is a Grand Slam champion for the 3rd time.
First of all, I want to thank Mr. President for very kind words. I want to congratulate Maria for a great tournament and for giving me a tough time today, but I'm sure we have opportunity to play many more matches in the future. Also want to thank all the sponsors and tournament directors for making this tournament possible and for organizing such a great event. For all the staff and ball boys, ball girls, they were great whole week. Transport, everyone, and for you guys, you were the best crowd here, and I enjoyed it so much. I'm very emotional, and you guys make it really a special experience for me. I want to thank all the people in my box for supporting me. My uncle had a birthday today, so happy birthday. My sparring partners, my family back home, friends back home, and Scott for doing such a great job for my fitness, and Sven for helping me with my tennis and being patient with me, which is not always easy. And my manager back in Switzerland, and just all you guys, thank you so much, and I really look forward for seeing you all next year. Thanks.
Wow. He just said I was quite close to winning last year, but I actually wasn't. I only won 3 games. This is just incredible. You know, if someone had told me in the middle of last year that I would be standing on this stage in front of all you guys with the big one, I'd probably say forget it. You know, last year was a pretty difficult year for me. And my coach as well. He lost someone really, really important in our team, his mother. And every single day, every time we went on the court, Jane was the word that came into our minds. And you know, tennis became so small in everyone's perspective then. And you know, I really want to dedicate this win to her, because after that loss that we all suffered, I just gained a whole new perspective in life and my injuries and how to treat life with respect. And you know, this morning I got a text from Billie Jean King saying champions take chances and pressure's a privilege. And I think as an athlete, that's what Anna and I and everyone that plays wants to achieve. We all want to take our chances, and I'm just so fortunate I took mine today. And Anna has a wonderful future ahead of her. She's a great young girl, and I'm sure we're going to be playing many, many more times, and both of us are going to have many more chances. Thank you to all of you. The Serbian fans are quite loud, but I know, but that's okay, because the Russian fans are still there, but they're not as loud, and I love them all, and I even love the Serbian fans, because they come out and they fill out the stadium, and that's what we tennis players play for, is to play in front of a full crowd. So thank you to all of you supporters. To all, thank you. To my incredible team, Michael, my father, Max, and Roberto for helping me throughout the tournament. And it is also my mom's birthday today. So happy birthday, Mommy. I love you. This year on stage it was her birthday as well, and I lost, so that was pretty depressing. But with this big fat check, I'm gonna send you a bunch of roses, so look out for those. And all the sponsors as well, who've done an incredible job with this tournament, the organizers and the volunteers, from the locker room attendants to people that, you know, when we ask to turn off the tennis radio in the car off, they do it for us, because they understand we're watching and playing tennis all day long. And the Sony Ericsson WTA Tour, of course, for helping us in many ways. God, if I forgot anyone, I'm so sorry. But Aaron and Donna as well, you guys are great luck charms, and I love you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thanks for giving me this opportunity to be here again.
Our champion for 2008, Maria Sharapova.